I think the point you were making, which we just digressed from, is that filmmakers like writers, have to have experience. If they haven't had any life experience, it's hard to make films that have meaning or depth. Is that basically what you were trying to get at?
No, not necessarily. It's my way to make films or write texts. There are filmmakers who haven't had that much experience in the world outside. For example, Fellini. Mm-hmm. I think he never left Rome for shooting film, and he was born and raised in Rimini, which is only two hours car drive away.
Yeah.
Or, for example, when you look at writers, Marcel Proust, who spent his lifetime in bed dictating to us, to a housekeeper.
Sure.
And it's all his memories, and bringing his memories to life and digging into the fluctuations and the heartache of memories. So, no, not necessarily.
But let's get to the second aspect, which I think is even more interesting. The fact that the first thing you said you have to do if you're going to make films is read. And I know during the time I've known you, you've introduced me to books that I'd never heard of that have changed the way I've thought of the world. So I assume you stand by that reading is an essential part of
still. Or any creative work. If you're an architect, if you're an artist, a visual artist, or if you're a writer, it's a filmmaker in particular, and it gives you a sense of concepts. It gives you a sense of storytelling. It gives you a sense of dialogue. It gives you a separate interior life that you can experience. It is purely out in the abstract, and yet it is full of lives of others, lives that were experienced by an author and expressed by someone. So I think reading is essential. And look at all the great filmmakers that I know today alive. You just name it. Coppola, for example, has his own library, even his own librarian.
Oh, really?
You have Terrence Malick reading, libraries full of books. Errol Morris, book after book that he's reading. Everyone, if you look at the real greater of the filmmakers. Just the other day on this table was Florian Henkel von Donnersmarck, who did the lives of others. He reads, even moves to Russia for 2 years, studies in Russia in order to be able to read the great novels, Tolstoy and Dostoevsky in its original Russian.
Wow.
Yeah, man, I thought that's the way you gotta do it.
Yeah, that's dedication.
It's every single one who is really good at it is reading.
No, I mean, it's for both of us. I think reading, it framed me. The time that I had, I guess the time I had in my life to read the most was up till about age 16, before other things began to get in the way. But the fact that I spent almost my entire time just reading has served me for the rest of my life. But there's reading and there's reading. There's people who, when we talk about reading, there's different levels of material. One of the things, having been involved a little bit in movies, my view of film critics and people who write about film is a little jaded. And I when you were there's a quote of yours when you're talking about
that time is over, film critics. But anyway, please go ahead.
When you were talking about Bad Lieutenant, you there's a great quote. You said, "I call upon the pedantic theoreticians of cinema to chase after such things. Go for it, losers."
Sure, yeah. Sometimes I'm provocative, I know. I should